Hey guys, I just want to make a quick video about how I install and use my BEDSLIDE, so check it out. So I got a delivery and I'm gonna have to install it. It's gonna go in the truck. New, but old, new. The new, old, new. I don't know. Oh, a new BEDSLIDE, huh?
And I have this.
A flower?
Yeah, for Mama.
That's cool. So this one is the 2000 HD Black Edition. Oh, I got a boat. We'll talk about that later. You ready to get this thing turned around and backed up and pull that boot out of here? The boot? The boat. All right, let's go. Oh, little kid. Keep coming. Keep coming. Capture. Okay, so you're gonna park it over there, okay? Watch in front of you. Bye-bye, boat. All right, we're parked and ready to go. We just need to move the sun tee. Sun tee. You guys need to clean out the truck. Yay, go ahead and clean the truck out. So really what we're doing is just replacing this first generation BEDSLIDE. I think this is the 2000 HD. This is not a common lock anymore. Honestly, it's perfectly fine, but it's got like the finish on the old one is off and it's a little rusty. That's about it. Oh, and it's gonna be black instead of silver. So this BEDSLIDE is actually perfectly fine. We're just changing it out for color purposes. Of course, we got the Snowmaster right here. And we got the Pelican. We need to do some major cleaning up in here. Oh. These are useful, they just weren't useful in the snow this last week. Got my chainsaw, always keep a chainsaw in if you can manage it. So I've recently learned that having a chainsaw in the truck is actually beneficial. So the three classes of chainsaws, they have like entry or like homeowner, farm and ranch, and then they have like pro series. I think you either should get the largest homeowner chainsaw to keep in your truck or one of the smaller farm and ranch ones to keep in your truck, somewhere in between the two. Basically the first level and the second level of chainsaws from Stihl. They're useful in a lot of random situations you might not even realize. Anything from camping to clearing brush out so you can winch your truck out, which is what I had to do. Also, I used my saws to, out here after windstorms and stuff, trees will fall on the roads and you can just use the saw to like cut it up real quick, get it out of the way. Especially if the tree is so big that you would have trouble winching it. And sometimes they're still rooted in the ground, the whole root ball is just stuck over. And you just chop off the top part and then you can either pull it out of the way or you can segment it up and just roll all the pieces out of the way and then use it for firewood. And there we have it. That's my BEDSLIDE. I think it's 3 or 4 years old, probably. Flag! There's all the stuff I keep in my truck. Yikes. Stuff. So I did a couple of custom things. I just got some extra rail from another BEDSLIDE that I had on a military trailer. I just got out a little holding box here. Another thing I did was cut the corner of the tray to accommodate all my electrical. Yay! And that's that. All cleaned out. I haven't seen the bottom of this bed for a long time. So we're out of the box and this is what we look like, plus my shadow. So hey, shadow. So here's the tricky part. Here's the frame and there's the deck. And we need to cut a section right here out of that deck to accommodate those batteries and spacing. The old way we did it And the same way we're going to do it now is we remove the rails. It's really simple with a little Allen wrench. Remove the rail that goes across, and then we measure in, and we're going to use a skill saw to do it, to make straight cuts. And we just cut in right to where we want, and then we match the rails back up. Take a reciprocating saw, cut the rail, and then reinstall the rail and use a different rail liner to mount it up and build back the deck. So this is actually the piece that used to go from here to here that we cut off. This is just that piece that was here to here. We just moved down over here. So we've notched our section and we used a square. Use a square to mark it out. We're going to cut that and then we'll cut the rails to match and then bolt it back up. Done. Now we just cut the rails to match. So we put one of the bolts back in and the rail back on so we know where to cut for distance our rail. So we want this rail because it has a side protector on it to be cut all the way to the end here, and we're going to cut it like this, and then this piece eventually is going to go onto this piece and complete this end, and the piece that we took off here will be moved down here to protect that side. So just like this, that gets cut, and that gets moved right over here, and then we use the same top rail, just like that. Go ahead. A little bit more. That's good. So the only thing left to do is to install the riv nuts in the frame. You just mark it, drill it, put in the extractor, pull the bolt through, which expands the riv nut, and then you just bolt the whole thing down and you're good. And that is what it looks like. And the riv nut pops to the bottom. That's what holds the bed slide. And there you have it. All installed, all ready to go. Got my rescue box, adventure box, tool bag, gunner kennel for the dogs, Snowmaster fridge, and I bolted down Pro Eagle jack. All on a black bed slide now. One-handed operation. That's how it looks. Boom and go. Boom. And that's how it works. America. So that's how I do my custom bed slide install. If you're interested in bed slides, they're definitely a game changer and they change the way you use the back of your truck. You can pretty much do whatever you want with them, and that's awesome. Again, this is my 2000 HD all black bed slide, or black edition. I got my jack permanently mounted in there, plus the notch I cut out that I showed you guys. Bed slides are awesome, check them out.